Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And happy Saturday to you all. I'm in a super good mood. I don't know why I'm so excited to saving this binder today. It's no different than any other Saturday, but I don't know, maybe just because I feel rested, I'm ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have this roll for your savings goal that we have been doing before almost every video, when I remember to do so. So I pulled this out, set it right here in front of me so that we can get this done for today. This does come to us from Anna Banana Budgets. I've been loving this savings challenge, and I did decide that I'm going to take the savings for this month and put it into our Discover High Yield Savings. It'll help us save for the $1,000 that we like to save every month to put in there. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. So we're going to go ahead and pull the game board out. Let me go ahead and set all the other things to the side. And I meant to pull another tablecloth, but we'll just use the top of my printer. That'll work. And we're going to go ahead and get the key out as well. It comes with this key. Anna Banana has a wonderful Ko-Fi shop, tons of freebies. She's so very giving. Please, if you're going to go ahead and grab anything from her, subscribe to her channel. That's really big for us content creators to get our subscriptions up and watch hours up. So that's a way of, just contributing to that free challenge if you can't leave a tip at the time on her Ko-Fi. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We are going to roll our color dot die, and then it's going to tell us which one we're going to roll for our D6 die. So go ahead and roll it down, and we have an orange, so we're rolling a D6, and I'm going to take one of these big mamas out. I got a big mama, and then I got a big daddy over here. So this is big daddy, this is big mama. I think this is a 25 millimeter dice. It's really huge, but I love it. I think once I start my game binder, I'm going to start pulling this one back out. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll this and see what we're saving today. And we're saving $4, which is awesome. And can you believe it, guys? The month is halfway over already. It's insane how time goes, but I'm super excited to see how winter's going to pass. Hopefully it just goes away. Sometimes here in PA, and I'm sure other states as well, you'll get those winters that kind of like linger, and you'll have snowstorms in April. Like, it's definitely happened here. Well past Easter, and we're still getting snow. So hopefully we'll just kind of like calmly finish out February, and when March starts, we can just get out. I'm fine with getting into the rainy season as long as it's not flooding. We live right on the edge of a flood zone, and it's a disaster. So anywho, that's enough yapping. Let's go ahead and count this up. 20, 35, 40, 1, and 2. So $42. Let's go ahead and swap this out for a 20 quickly, because this video does tend to be a little bit long because of the challenges that we have. So 42, and actually I'm going to get this and swap it out for a $2 bill because I have a couple extra here on the side. Okay, $42. That's awesome. And we're halfway done in a month. And so we're on track to save about 80 here. So that's great. That would be a great savings to go into our high yield savings account. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set this to the side. And let's go ahead and pull out our next savings challenge. This, I've already decided, is going to go into my personal savings. And this is this winter this or that from Party Planner Papery. I don't know why I have 15 paper clips on here. We don't need that many. Okay, so this is the savings we've already done. And so let's go ahead and get into our next question. And guys, scarf or a hat? I like them both. I love them both. Like, I will have, especially a hat like this, and it's cute in like the watercolor. Like, I know I talked about this before, but I love just how this looks. So I'm going to go ahead and say for both because I can't choose. I really can't. I would absolutely wear both of these. So let's go ahead and color in both. Because it says you can choose your preference from each set and save that amount. And if you can't decide, save both amounts. So that's what I'm going to do today. Let's go ahead and get this colored in. So I know I asked you in last night's video if you guys were doing anything today. But if you didn't catch that, I'd love to know. If you have any plans for the weekend. It's going to be quiet around here at the Champion house, which is definitely okay with me. I'm just going to use the same color. I don't even know why I put that cap back on there. Yeah, quiet weekend. I don't know. The weather was saying that we're supposed to get another snowstorm. Then when I looked at the weather, it was like going to be way too warm, like in the 40s for it to snow. So I don't know what they were talking about. And I will take rain over the snow. I'm going to be in the house anyway, so if I can, I might try to convince Mr. Champion to take me out to IKEA so I can get my stuff. So we're going to cherry this 5 in for a 10. And now we have $10 saved in this or that winter edition. And like I said, it's just a little boost to my personal savings where I save for like extra funds for myself. Bath and Body Works, Coach, of course. You guys know how I love those Coach little Coach wallets. And they're not expensive, guys. They're like $35 for one of those little wallets. If you buy from the outlet. I don't shop regular Coach because my bank account is not set up like that. So what else do we save for in there? I don't even know. I'll have to pull that binder out and show you one day. I've been doing a lot of that savings off camera, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to really show it, like me actually putting money in there. I did switch that over to a cash binder because I feel like it's easier for me to pull cash out when I want it for myself, instead of then transferring it out of the bucket and then spending it on the card. It's okay. That's one cash binder that I can have. So everything else is staying digital. All right, let's go ahead and get started on these savings challenges, child. All right, we're going to go ahead and open up our binder and let's get our money out. And we are saving $200 as per usual. We try to bring $200 in, when we can, and make sure that we have, enough in the savings account, the regular savings account, or no, not the regular savings account, the regular checking account to cover these savings. And yeah, that's why I always make sure before we save with this, because I don't want to be saving and then don't have the money to cover it. So, all right. So I love this dashboard. If you guys enjoy this, this is from Budgeting with Kim. And this is free on her Ko-Fi. And it says 12 new chapters, 365 new chances. So this is my dashboard that will be in this binder for the entire year because it's just so beautiful. And it matches my binder, so why not? All right, let's get started. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Perfect. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn to our first envelope, and then I'm going to turn the whole entire binder to the side, and hopefully nothing on my desk falls over because, as you guys know, I still work at my vanity where I keep all my makeup stuff and the stuff that I prep for every day for work. Okay, perfect. I think you can still see everything. I have my binder off here to the side. I'm going to go ahead and separate out my money here. And we'll get started. We start with Lindsay over Bookish Mama Budgets every week. And we're going to go ahead and set these to the side because we're not working on these quite yet. All right, perfect. So now we have some space. Let's go ahead and get our first binder out. We can actually make more space if I move this dice over just a tad without knocking everything on the floor. And then I need this dice right here to be accessible. Now, I do have my Cheaters Challenge off here to the side just in case I got to cheat. We'll save $1 for every time we cheat. And that challenge is from Enchanted Owl's Nest. Okay, let's pull everything out that we have to save with today. These are monthly savings challenges. I pull them every month. And this first one we're going to do, let's make sure all the money is out first. Okay. This one I purchased off of Lindsay's Etsy shop. Really, really cute. We're going to work on February. Let's roll a D3 and see where we're going today. I do have my scratcher tool ready to go. So 1, so we're going to go right here. And we're saving $1 today. Oh, no, that's 7. Shot, I ain't no 1. That's a 7. I got super excited. Okay, $7. So let's grab that. And actually, I'm going to do like this. Okay. All right. So like I said, you can go ahead and purchase this from Lindsay's Etsy shop. Really, really cute. It was inexpensive. It wasn't expensive at all. A lot of Lindsay's stuff is very affordable. So please visit her YouTube channel so you can get her Etsy and Ko-Fi shop from her description box. And this is Honey and Hugs Year-Long Savings Challenge. This was a Ko-Fi membership mail out. And so we're going to go ahead and roll a D3 again. Let's get some of this out of here because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. 1. So we're going to go in the number 1 spot. And Lindsay always has the cutest scratchers. Like, I don't know if she's ordering them from like that Alibaba because that could be kind of pricey. But look how small they are. I love how small. And then they have that pink iridescent look to them. Oh, too cute. I feel like I need to be over here. I'm never in the center. Stay in the center, Pam. Okay, so we have $2 coming into here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do as far as condensing down everything. So those are the 2 scratchers that we're doing monthly for her. And then we do another monthly challenge only once per month. And that was that Zodiac challenge, but we already did that last week. So 10, 15, 22, and 4. So $24 saved in here so far between those two scratchers. And we only have 2 more weeks. So, you know, as you guys know, February is a very short month. So before you know it, we'll be right into March. All right, let's move my charging cord up so it's not hitting. All right, next is going to be from me, and this is for my almost ultimate 2026 savings challenge. Let me grab all of the things out that we need to do. D20 color and save. Oh, we don't do that. We already did that last week. So we're going to pull these 3 out. And let me grab the game board for the scratch and save. So this scratch and save is February forecast, hugs and kisses. And we're going to go ahead and get started on this. So we need to do, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ciao. Okay, that's right. We will do 3 more per week. I'm looking at the calendar to make sure that I'm on track. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 3. And we're going to roll a D6 dice to see where we're going. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a monthly savings challenge. I pull this every single month. And these scratchers, as pretty as they are, I love the shape because they're in the shape of hearts. Yeah, they're not nice to scratch. They're very hard to scratch. Okay, so $6 for that one. Let's go ahead and grab 6 and move it to the front so I don't forget. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going down here at the bottom. And that's a 5. And you know, it's a shame because I like to get it all off, but it just feels like you can't. So 5 more coming up. All right, let's go one more time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll go right here. And that is a 7. Chow. So $18 coming into here today. All of these are mystery saves. So scratch with caution. I talk about Lindsay all the time. I need to watch out for myself. We are working with $200 today, so we should be fine. Okay, so another 7 coming up. And then we're going to condense this all down once we get the total of what we saved today. I said $18, right? Yep, and that's right. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's get our scratch and save money, which is right here. So we have $28 coming in here. So we're going to go ahead and swap everything out. 5 and an 8, and then we'll trade this in for 20. Perfect. So 25, 6, 7, and 8 in our monthly scratch and save. So I put a Post-it on top so that I keep all the rest of my money from my challenges separated, because some get pulled every month, some don't get pulled to the end of the year. So that's how we're doing that. All right, next up is my game for the month, and that's Shut the Candy Box. And we're going to go ahead and work on these next 2 lines, and hopefully it doesn't take a lot of our money because that scratch and save surely did. So let's go ahead and do, oh, we didn't do our Saturday savings, did we? I must have pulled in the wrong order. Yeah, I got to get our Saturday savings. Hold on one second, guys. I need to grab that. And I think it might be with my D20 challenge. Let me see. Let me pull out my binder. Oops. Yeah, it sure is. It's with my D20 scratch and save. It got kind of stuck together. Let me grab that now before I forget, because we have to do our Saturday savings. And that's already spicy. Chat. Okay, so we'll do that next. Let's do our game. Let's go ahead and roll 2 D6 dice and see what we're going to get today. All right, so we have a 3. So starting off not strong at all. So 3, 5, oops, 8. And guys, if you're interested in these dice, I did get them from Temu, and they were extremely inexpensive. 9, okay, we got the 9 and the 8 taken care of. Very good. Let's keep going. That's another 8. We will do, let's take a chance and do 6 and 2. I hope I don't regret that, because if we get snake eyes, I'm going to have to cheat. 7. Perfect. So we need a 4 or a 1. Let's go ahead and drop down a 1 dice. And that's a 2. Let's do a courtesy roll. And that's a 6. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and save $5 for this line. That's definitely doable. So $5. And then we're going to go ahead and go again. For Shut the Box, we need to do 2 a week. So that's a 6. Shut the Box and myself have a very interesting love-hate relationship. 8. That's a 9. So far, we're doing really good with these dice. And that's an 11. So let's do the 7 and a 4. Okay. 12. Definitely can't do anything with that. So let's go ahead and do a courtesy roll. And that's a 8. So 5 and 3. And then we need a 2 or a 1. And we got a 5. Okay, so we're saving $3. Okay, we did really good this week on Shut the Box. So $8 in total between those 2 lines. And let's see, where is our game? Scratch and save, monthly game. What is this $5 just doing over here, child? I got a random $5 just sitting over here for some odd reason. Oh, that's for my nope, that's not for my Saturday savings. I don't know why that's there. I don't know why there's a random 5. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. Okay, so monthly game has now 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, so $16 in our monthly game. No, we should have more than that. Should we? 2. We did the low budget way. So 2, 8, plus 5 is 13, and $16. Okay, that's right. I don't know why there's a random 5 with a paperclip on it over here. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's go to our Saturday savings. And this Saturday savings, we're saving every Saturday for each month. So we need $14 to come in here. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And let's see what we have in total. And we'll condense this down. Let's get a blue and color this in. I use an inkjet printer. And if it looks like these numbers are like, you know, smeared and dark and dirty, that's why, because it picks up the black ink. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1. Okay, perfect. So $21 in our Saturday savings. All right, let's go ahead and clip that on. All right, so that takes care of everything that we're saving with in our almost Ultimate Savings Challenge book. Like I said, it is free on my Ko-Fi. It's 27 challenges included in this. And there are a lot of holiday savings. There's birthday savings in there. So go grab that for free. That was a 1,000 subscriber thank you to you all for getting me to that threshold. And we are moving right on along to 1,500 and super excited. Thank you guys for, especially all you new subbies who've come on, you know, really don't know what you're getting yourselves into watching me. So I appreciate it. All right, so this next one is a color and save from Charm on Budgets, and we're now back on track, so we can go ahead. Oh, no, we're not, because this is week 2. We already saved for week 2. So next week, we'll get back on it and save this too. But I did want to at least show you the challenge. This is free on her Ko-Fi. I want to stay on track with these, so I kind of slowed down getting too far ahead, because I want to save this all year long. Okay, so moving along. Ooh, Amy by Nature. Been enjoying this because it's a color and save, and it's a yearly savings challenge. Going to help us save $2,200. I'm going to stay really true to this. We already finished the 200 complete, already done. So now we're working on the 800. We have a couple mini challenges coming into here, and we have, I don't have the other challenge that was supposed to be with this. There was another challenge, so we had Happy to Save with Hannah that helped us save $16 to go towards this. And there was another one too, but I don't know what I did with it. So 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, here it is. This one from Christine Creations. So 18, 19, and $20 come into this from our tiny challenges. So now we just probably want to put a little bit more into this. I haven't pre-colored. I'll do that off camera, but I wanted to show you at least what we were putting in here today. So let's go ahead and do, so each square is $50. I want to make sure I get through the binder. So let's just add 10 for now. 10, 15, 20, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. So we're going to put $30 into this today. If we have money left over, we may come back and add to that. So all in all, what we're putting in here today, or what we're putting in here in total, our whole entire total so far, 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 65, 7, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $275 in our yearly savings challenge already. Love it. I'll condense that down later. And this will be colored in come next week. Now, this is to save $1,200. Each square is $75. So we'll have to at least save that much, if not a little bit more per month. Because there's 16 squares, there's not 16 months in the year. All right, moving along to Andrea at No Bucks Given. This is her savings challenge. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that for now. And we already pre-colored our squares. And for this week, we did $13. So we just now need to add the $13 into this. And then we'll condense that down as well. This is a beautiful savings challenge that's free in her Ko-Fi. So you can go ahead and grab that. We do pull this monthly. This is going to save us $57 this month. I dropped these flowers down to $1 per flower, also $1 per letter, because we were doing too much with the $5 per flower. So 10, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, and 2. So $32 in here. Grab a 20. Okay, perfect. So $32. And our squares for next week, we're saving $13 next week. If you guys can see that, $13. So I will color in $13 worth of squares and or flowers and have that ready to go for next week. Just cuts down on time so you guys don't have to worry about sitting here watching me and stretching your time out. I don't have to speed up time. We can just kind of keep everything rolling. All right, next up, let me get my papers together. From Play to Save, we're working on February. We're doing $5 per week. So let's go ahead and color in our next $5 worth of icons. So we're going to just do a 3 and a 2. Keep it simple. And we will finish up the remainder, which should be about $10 next week, over the next 2 weeks. So $5 coming in. Let's flip to their envelope and get the money out. We now have $10 saved in this, and that's right. $5 per week. Next up is Mama's Budget and More. This is, let me see. Okay, we still have the money in here from before. So I think this is quarterly. I think I'm doing this quarterly. So I'll have to change that. It's not yearly anymore. We're going to go ahead and take care of this next line. And that's going to be $6. We're doing $1 per icon. And then let's see what we have in total. $20, $35, $37, $38, $39, and $40 so far. Awesome. This was free in her Ko-Fi. All right, that was our last 20, but we have more 20s off to the side if we need to continue to condense down our envelopes. Love this. So we have 2 more weeks to go in February where we'll save $6 a piece. All right, next up is Jessie Budgets. This was not free on her Ko-Fi. This was a small fee. I think it was like $2 or $3, but it was so beautiful. We have 6 months on one, and then the next 6 months is downstairs in my big binder because it was just too much to keep together. So we're going to go ahead and save $2 this week. Let's go ahead and get that colored in. Such a cute savings challenge, and it's nice and light. I feel like almost anybody can do this, and even if you couldn't do the $2 per week, you could do 2 50-cent prop coins, 2 quarters. You can save 50 cents a week. So whatever works for your budget is what I suggest that you go for. 20, 2, 4, 5, and 6, so $26. Let's go ahead and swap that out for a 5. So $26 saved so far. between January, February, and March. I do have it marked as a yearly. We may just keep it like that because they're very small amounts, and it'll be a nice boost to the year-end savings. Next up is Kimmy at Kimmy's Corner. Such a wonderful sister in Christ. I love me some Kimmy. She's crazy, and I love her. I really need to get around to watching more of her content, so she has great lives. So please go visit her on her channel. It is Kimmy_Corner because there is another Kimmy's Corner, but you have to use the underscore to be able to reach her. So let's go ahead and save. We have 2 more weeks after this week, so we have $5, $6, $7, $10. So let's go ahead and do something light this week. We'll go ahead and do 3, and then we'll do 3 and then 4. Yep, we'll do 3 this week. Yep, perfect. So let's go ahead and get $3 into here, and let's see what we have in total. This is a monthly savings challenge for me. We have $13 saved in Kimmy's Corner. I will pull this at the end of February, and it'll go into our high yield. No, it'll go into our Roth. This is for Roth savings. Saving for our Roth IRA. Okay, next up is from Budgeting with Lysandra, and right now her challenges are pretty easy to do, but as the months go on, when you get to December, it's going to be $12 per icon, so I better be hitting it up. I probably should have did it backwards, but that's okay. It's fine. It's all savings. Let's go ahead and do, so we have 2 more weeks left after this. We're definitely going to do this down here. Let's go ahead and color in 3 of these. These are $1 a piece. So that's $3. And then let's go ahead and do one of these 2s. I'll just quickly color, guys. You know I don't like to keep you very long with my janky coloring because definitely shouldn't be taking long when you're not even that neat. And then we'll do our pink little bow. This is also free in Lysandra's Ko-Fi. She doesn't upload a whole lot, but she has wonderful Ko-Fi page where you can purchase challenges from her. But she does have some content on her channel. All right, so let's go ahead and do some of the February. Let's do 4 letters. They're 50 cents a piece. So let's go ahead and get that colored in. I think I'm going to use this mauve pink color. And we'll put $2 more in here, and that'll be it for the week. Now, these outline letters is because I outlined it for some reason. The outline on my letters came out really light when I printed them out. Now, y'all know I got this ghetto printer over here from Walmart, but listen, it has been holding up. And I told my husband once it dies out, I'm getting like one of those eco tanks because I was really I was going to buy myself one for my 1,000 subscriber threshold, but I don't want to just buy something just to buy it. I want to buy it when I need it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, because in all honesty, that printer is doing quite well for it to be $40 from Walmart. So sometimes you just gotta roll with the flow. 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 saved in this challenge so far. Let's grab a 10. All right, $16 saved, and we will finish up this and these over the next 2 weeks. We are right on track. That is a monthly savings challenge, so we'll pull it at the end of February. All right, next up, I love this. Anna and Lacey gave us each 6 months worth of savings. It's their 2026 with Anna and Lacey savings calendar. This is February's game. We're doing $1 per roll, and it's the date night mashup. And 6 months you can find on Anna Banana's Ko-Fi. The other 6 months you can find on Lacey's Ko-Fi, and that's how you get these challenges. So let's go ahead and roll our D6. We are finding out what we're not doing. Our final choices for each category is what we are going to be doing for our date night. So, all right, so we have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No wings. That's horrible. That's horrible. I love wings. This date night is going to be busted. Escape room. We're not doing. I've never done that, but it doesn't sound like something I would like to do. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it would be fun. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No candy. Chow. We got coffee and chips and donut left. Or chips and donut. Chips and dip left. I don't know, y'all. This is not shaping up to be a nice date. 1, 2, 3. No comedy. See, I think comedy for a date night would be fire. Never done it before, but we do have an improv that's near us. It's Pittsburgh Improv, and I've never been, but they have some good, you know, comedians that have come through, and I just haven't been. I don't get out much. I'm just going to be honest with you. So $4 per roll. We're saving $4 today. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So let's go ahead and change this out for a 5. Okay. $16 in that savings challenge, and we have 8 more choices to pick from between all 4 categories. All right, next up is our Save Your Weight in 2026. I'm just going to move that off to the side because I haven't been pre-coloring. That's just my markers that I know that I pre-colored, but we haven't been doing that. We're going to go ahead and get 2 more of these filled in. This is from Miranda over at Shades Budget. Absolutely love her. Please go give her a subscribe. Just subscribe to everybody that's, you know, I'm using today. Like, really, would I save with somebody who wasn't cool? Who wasn't, like, fun to watch? Nah, like, of course I wouldn't. That wouldn't be a thing. So we're putting $8 in this challenge. We're just slow rolling this. It's going to be a nice little savings at the end. So $8 more. So 5, 7, and 8. And then we'll condense it down again if we need to. So far, we saved 50, 62, 3, and 4. So $64. And we're going to go just like this and grab a 10 and slide it in her envelope. Love this. It's going to take some time. But we will finish this before the end of the year. I don't know where it's going, though, in all honesty. I don't know where that savings is going. And this one we're finishing up today, which is super, super, super exciting. I absolutely love this challenge. You will be seeing this again somewhere within one of my binders because it's One Day or Day One by Tara at Lift Up the Living. I love the concept behind it. It's, are you starting today or are you going to start one day? So is this your day one or is one day 6 months from now? So make today your day one. Just start saving a little bit of something. That, you know, like I said, 50 cents, a quarter, a dime, whatever you need to do. If it's too much, I know it's expensive out here. So, but that doesn't mean we can't save something. Start with a penny challenge. My penny challenge is over $100 already. And I barely use cash. But it's over $100. So because of the change that I save out of my wallet, it's been awesome. So my D8 is saving us 1. And I know you probably can't see that, but that's what it says is 1. I love this dice. These dice are metal dice from Temu. And our D6 is saving 2. So we're putting $3 into this savings challenge today. And that completes this challenge. So let's go ahead and get this out. We do have a new challenge that's going to be coming in here. Well, I'll introduce that next week. 50, 60, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. $67 in a savings challenge from Tara at Lift Up and Living. I did end up making her an extra dashboard. So as soon as I find another challenge to put in here from her, we'll use that dashboard. So $68. Let me put it on the front. We finished. All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Tara. I'm going to put this dashboard off to the side, and I'll put it in the back of my binder for her next challenge that we'll introduce eventually into our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings. I'm actually going to take this off as well, and I'm going to put this on the front of her dashboard because that's my little tab to let me know where everybody aligns in my book. That is super exciting. That's our first finished challenge that was more than a monthly savings challenge out of this book, so that's pretty cool. All right, next up is Ashley Corella, and this is her monthly savings challenge. We are pulling this every month, so we're going to go ahead and save for this $2 icon right here. Let's mark it off. This should save us $24 for the month, and we're going to go ahead and put $2 into here. And we have 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So let's grab a $20 bill. Perfect. I love it. Love it. Love it. We are doing so well with this binder. The big wins, the little wins. I love it all. So let's put that in her envelope. And she did give us a year's worth. This is the first 4 months right here. And we'll be starting on March here shortly. Next up is Nori's Savings Challenge. We are using this as a yearly savings challenge, so I won't be pulling this at the end of the year unless I absolutely have to. Let's go ahead and color in our next icon, which is going to be for $5. We're doing $5 per week. I just love the concept behind this with the Legos. My girls were big Lego girls. They loved Legos. They still have a big bunch of Legos in there in one of those Lego towers. $35 coming into here. Or that's what we have saved so far in our yearly savings challenge. I didn't add up what that's going to save us in total. We're just going to see at the end. All right, next up is Save with Judy. This is $25 per month. And we have pre-colored our heart right here. So let's go ahead and just add the money that we need to add to this. We are not pulling this until the end of the year as well. All of her money we will pull at the end of the year because we have another savings challenge that we're saving with her. So $35. So these yearly ones are really, really important to me because I'm trying to teach myself it's not all about, you know, quick wins. You know, some things could be drawn out and we can count up the winnings at the end of the year for those. All right, this is Sunday Plan with Friends. This is a quarterly saving. Oh, this is quarterly. Oh, this is quarterly. That's right. The other one with the icons, the monthly icons is yearly. This is my quarterly challenge. So at the end of March, we will pull this. We have Miss Eleanor right here that we colored in. We need to save $5 for her. So we had a lot of money left over, which is great because we only have one more challenge to save with. So we have $30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, perfect. $30. Let's go ahead and put this back for a 10. And our quarterly challenge. And I'll come in with my next gnome colored in, this little guy here. I don't know what I'm naming him yet. We'll figure it out. I usually figure it out once I'm done coloring him. I'm like, what do you look like? Do you look like a Brad? Or do you look like a Deshaun? What do you look like to me? That's how I figure it out. Next up is Becca Budget 777. This is her monthly savings challenge. It's a sticker challenge that you could purchase off of her Etsy shop. We're going to go ahead and get the next set of hearts put down when we save $5 per icon on this. Super cute. Love it. So we're going to go ahead and put $5 into there. And then next up is her monthly Save the... So what are these? This is Fridays, Save the Fridays, but we do this the low budget way. So this is a 13, so we're going to add $4 to this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, because 1 plus 3 is 4. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 in total for both challenges. So I'm just going to grab a 20. We do pull these every month. And let's go ahead and color in our next icon. Ooh, that green is not very dark. Let's see if we can get a darker green. Okay, that's not much better, but that works. Okay, gonna make sure that's dry before I put it back in my envelope. Okay, that's good. And we'll get started on next week because we only have 2 more icons to save with. All right, let's count up what we have over here left over, and we might be able to add something to some challenges. So $200 goes a long way in this binder, I guess because I'm not really saving a lot. Maybe we'll get started on the next one that's Fallen Terras. 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $65. I know where I want to put 20 of this into, and that's going to be into Amy by Nature. That is such a big challenge. We really need to keep ahead of that one if we can. So I'm going to slide this 20 in the front. All right, so we have 40 some bucks left. Let's go ahead and get started on that one I was telling you about. And it's going to be from Rad Girl Budget. So let's go ahead and flip her dashboard. I made her a dashboard. She is a sister in radiology. So I made her this dashboard for her envelope. Let's go ahead and find her challenge in this binder somewhere. I hope it's up front. Okay, it's in the back. All right, so what we're going to do, this is her $120 savings challenge. So once we're done, we'll pull this. Let's go ahead and get this started. Let's do the first row. That'll be $12. So let's grab 12. Let's grab a 10 for that. And let's go ahead and get this colored in. Megan has a very fast growing channel here on YouTube, so please go visit her. She has a whole crew that she collabs with over there. Usually her and Lena are doing something at O&L here. Yvette over at Diamond Budgets. Let me see. She's really close friends with Lulu Innovative. Just trying to name drop some channels that you can go and visit and subscribe to. Gosh, I'm trying to think who else. Oh my gosh. What is the name of her channel? Oh, Nene Budgets. Yes, her too. Please go and subscribe to a lot of those ladies over there. They have awesome channels. And yeah, just trying to help get some people some more subscribers, because we know how the grind is here on YouTube for, you know, trying to grow your channel and get more people to watch. Where else can we put some of this money at? Yeah. I don't want to get too far ahead on some of these. Charma, Amy, no bucks given. We could probably add some money in hers. Let me get all my stuff out and find out. Oh, my Saturday savings. Let's do something with that, because it's big over the next 2 weeks. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can just get ahead on that. So we have 21 we can put into that. Yep, let's do that. And then we'll just have the last week to do. Maybe we'll split that into 2 and do 14 and 14 for that one. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab a different marker. All right, 21. 21. Can you do something for me? I don't know if you guys listen to rap. I do here and there. Who is this? Oh, Saturday Savings. That's me. I'm like, who is this? Let's do Saturday Savings right here. Okay, so another $21 coming into here. So now we have 42 saved between those 3 icons. I know these add up really fast because the numbers get really big towards the end of the month. All right, let's see what else we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put that into the front of No Bucks Given. That'll help get that monthly savings challenge completed. And if we finish it early, that's fine, because we pull it at the end of the month. So we'll put $11 into this one for this week, and then we'll probably be able to skip most of next week and finish up or split the 2 from the remaining of this and this, if that makes sense. So if this equals $12, we can split it into 6 and 6 over the next 2 weeks, because we're putting another $11 into that week, if that makes sense. All right, guys, that's my full $200. I could probably start bringing a little less in here, maybe like $50 less. But, you know, if we have it, we might as well save it, right? All right, guys, I still never found out where this $5 goes. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in there. If I'm off by $5 somewhere, we'll account for that at the end of the month. I'll try to remember when I pull all this at the end of the month that we were over $5 somewhere. Or maybe we're right on track and I'm crazy and put a paper clip on that for nothing. So that's going to take care of our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow in our winter theme savings challenges. And Monday we'll do our mini Monday challenges. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic Saturday. Be safe. I love you all and take care. Bye.